Okay, I think we are started. ठीक है. Last, okay, just to set context in case शाश्वत आएगा. क्या था? हाँ. So जहाँ तक ये बना वो तो करा, but I slept off. And even though a lot of it is like me reading this and kind of just putting it over here, it's also like my first plugin, so I'm learning how to like what are this, what is that करके. I think that's fine. बाकी ये तो चल ही रहा. So I'll just tell you what like I did पहले. बाद में the goal is right now with this team is कि at least I use it अपने उसमें, like I can just go basically color scheme, chai, and it works. Like I actually get it. So a lot of new stuff that has happened. A lot of things, but all these groups जो हम कर रहे थे last में, yeah. So you define a group, I think, like you create these groups that were there, and then you link them basically. So जो ऊपर groups हमने define किया, you can access them through the ये groups वाला जो table, object, whatever you want to call it, Lua में जो होता है, and then you basically link it with this particular part. Now what I'm asking Claude or whatever, अबे, हाँ, इसकी were these names that were there, do they hold some special meaning or not? तो वही, yeah, it makes me the concept of highlight groups. These are predefined groups in nvim that control how different parts of the editor look. They have specific names that nvim recognizes, like normal. Yeah, you can't create a highlight group. You can't create new highlight group names. You must use the ones nvim has. When you see hl blah blah blah, hl 0 applies to the main buffer. Normal target the normal highlight group. Sets its colors. Got it. Special names. The names like, oh, so is that what was here? कहाँ गया वो? Cat कुछ? Yeah. I think colors में कहीं पे था ना इसका. Where is it? तो integrations and all है, but where is the? Compile, notify, ठीक है. Okay, I remember seeing this somewhere. कहाँ गया? ये वाला जो part था. Yeah. ठीक है. Our existing groups with now the question, what are highlight groups? वो देखना पड़ेगा. Let me check with the file theme. ठीक है. Let me explain some common examples of highlight groups and their purposes. Normal, the default text, comment, string, number, keyword. Okay. UI components. ठीक है. Special states. ठीक है. Define your color. Apply these colors to the predefined highlight groups, and then got it. So firstly, what are highlight groups? Second, पहले ये पूछते हैं. Help me understand this in the simplest way possible. मुझे कहना कि आ जाता है, this whole highlight group thing. तो भाई, तो जब तक this is going on, ये plugins का करना है, which I need to write the code for. ठीक है, a lot of this is your normal full, okay? Cool. This part I think we can copy and डालो इधर. So yeah, ये हो गया. No, इतना भी नहीं चाहिए. This we can do. Yeah. Perfect. So now, what we're going to do, it is, तो हम चाय बनाने वाले हैं. चाय में जो हमने plugins वाला folder बनाया, we're going to start making these. The sitter dot lua. I think you have to do like some return function this end, and then you have to return something. देखते क्या करना है. कुछ तो ऐसा करना था. In this case, is that what you want? हो गया. ठीक है. ठीक है. So let me just make the files. Let's copy this part. lsp.lua neonate.lua अबे neonate.lua अरे भाई git gutter my god bro I swear these names why would they call it gutter like English के terms में भी ले लो अरे भाई कहाँ गया is it not pasting you know like why would you name it gutter of all things it just I don't understand also return function doesn't make sense let me just check क्या है इसमें oh it is that oh but I don't have to return anything from here I just have to define the group इसका go teach इसको हटा दो अरे भाई इसको हटा दो वो hell yeah तो ये it's cappuccino which we don't require right now yeah huh yeah tree setter हो गया we have get signs.lua function and अरे भाई cmp.lua this is also pretty cool because like I think catpuccino में जो ये था it integration was a whole object right? It was like तुम्हारे init.lua में I think उन्होंने mention करा था which I would prefer this part because like you just know कि like if you have to add a new plugin ka thing so you can just put it over here so you know lcp saga function also I'm not going to look at my phone for the next hour so yeah this is the grunt work you know what I mean telescope mentioned by the way function and like I will launch this tomorrow irrespective like अगर काम करने लग गया तो मैं लॉन्च कर रहा हूँ लाइक टियर लिस्ट वगैरह पे दिस इज गोइंग ट्विटर पे भी डाल दूंगा एंड आई विल टैग ये हितेश सर इसमें एंड वी शुड बी गुड टू गो ड्यूड रिडंडेंट ग्रुप का शांति cmp lua lsp saga telescope neo git by the way today पीजी में मेरा एक दोस्त है मेरे बाजू में रहता है स्मार्ट गाय तो अभी उससे जब बात कर रहा था तो नियो कुछ बता रहा था मेरे को तो आई लाइक नियो क्या होता है सो अपेरेंटली नियो मतलब बेसिकली मींस न्यू या रीसेंट सो नियो गिट इन दैट सेंस वुड बी न्यू गिट और समथिंग सो या आई एम जस्ट सेइंग return function this is fun I miss typing क्या request कर रहा हूँ inventory see this part I wouldn't mind AI to automate you know what I mean like जिस दिमाग में कर दो at least boilerplate files लिखने के लिए hop what are all these things dude and we have fidget.lua return function अरे भाई तुम indent blank line return function yes sir indent blank line which key.lua nice you know what I could do to like make this a bit more efficient hell yeah there you go अरे भाई yeah this is what we're gonna do nice हो गया then we have Neo tree. Is that what it's called? Wait, let's do something like this. Yes, much better. Plugins. We have Neo tree. Yeah. The trick was now this. Yeah. Then we have alpha dot Lua. Yeah, okay. Then we have mini indent scope. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. Illuminate dot Lua. Then we have tab line dot Lua. This one we can write for the memes. चलो बढ़िया. इसको हटाओ. Okay, so we're good to go on this part. Now we just have to fill in this and then we can test it out. Question is, how do you test it out? Comments में खोलो भाई और क्या चाहिए. ठीक है, बढ़िया. Okay. What did I ask? Highlight groups in Neo, okay. Let me explain highlight groups in the simplest way possible. Think of highlight groups like CSS styles for different parts of your text editor. Okay. Just like on a website, you might have regular text, headers, links, buttons. In NeoVim, highlight groups are like labels that tell the editor this part should look different. Regular text is in the normal group. Oh, it's like a class. Comments in the comment group. Predefined classes are basically strings, text, and quotes are in the string group. Let me show you a real example from the code base. Code base like, what are you doing, boss? It's like not even here. So, let me explain you the simple analogy. Imagine writing a document with different colored pens, blah blah blah. These pens are highlight groups. Okay. Each group tells you what color to use. Okay. So when you create a group, you can call it anything, but when you link it to a highlight group from NeoVim. Not exactly. Okay, you cannot create new highlight group names. Okay, the highlight group names are predefined by NeoVim. What you can do, set colors for existing themes, create custom groups that link to exist. तो यही तो. Okay, let me show the difference with examples. This is correct. Setting colors for an existing highlight group. Comment is a real. Okay, this won't work. Okay, this is correct. Creating a custom group that links. Oh, that links to a thing. Okay, this is incorrect. So what are we doing? We're creating a group and then we're linking it to the thing, right? Got it. So what is the... Yeah. बार-बार ये फाइल के पीछे क्यों पड़ा है? This is a helper function that creates a new highlight group definition. It's like a template for a highlight group should look, for how a highlight group should look. It takes in parameters, blah, 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 blah. This helper function creates a link between highlight groups. It's like saying this group should look exactly like this group. Oh, it's a way to reuse highlight definitions. Creates a new style definition with specific colors and attribute. Creates a reference to an existing style. It's like creating a new class. It's like saying this element should use the same styles. So you can't make up your own name in group.new as well. Got it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When you're still working with Neo's predefined highlight group names, the function is just a helper to define how those existing groups should look. Interesting. Okay, so then the question becomes when तुम्हें कब पता चलता है कि कौन से हाईलाइट ग्रुप को न्यू के साथ करना है और कौन से उसको लिंक करना है. Which I think we can ask. So, you want to define a style, a completely new style with specific colors and attributes. You're styling a base nvim highlight group that doesn't exist yet. What does that even mean? You want to override an existing style with your own custom color. Got it. You want one highlight group to look exactly like another. You want to create highlight variations. You want to create variations of existing styles. You are working with plugin specific highlight groups that should match your theme. Make the special group look exactly like string. Got it. Here's the example of when you might use both. Comment के लिए define your base style, then make plugin specific comment groups. Oh, got it. That makes sense. My hand is going towards the phone to check. I just checked my phone, but we're not going to give in. I made a mistake here. Oh, I swear. Why am I making a mistake on stuff like this? But it's fine. Okay. AJ, by the way, AJ. You cannot style a highlight group that doesn't exist yet. Okay, that's crazy. What? How do I nvim highlight groups? सारे पता कैसे चलेंगे? How would one go about creating a new highlight group and whatnot? Okay. Set HL, right? To define a highlight group and match it to. Got it. So wasn't there like a link to syntax? Note that highlight group names are not case sensitive. String and string can be used for the same group. Interesting. So what are all the highlight groups? Syntax highlighting, coloring. Oh, coloring, right? Syntax enable is enabled by default if you need to enable it again. Alternatively, we saw this previous streamer, by the way. Highlight normal. If you are running in the GUI, you can get white text on a background with, you want to try this out. Highlight normal, which is normal अपना highlight group, right? GUI background is equal to black and GUI foreground is equal to white. Okay, let's go. Something happened. Nice. Color scheme. And then when you do this and this loads the color scheme, I'm guessing वो जो load function में हम normal highlight group को वापस assign करें वो खुद हो जाएगा, right? So yeah, makes sense. So how do you know all the making your own syntax files? Okay. Oh, there you go. A syntax group is used to. Whoa. A syntax group name is used to define bro. A syntax group name is to be used for syntax items that match the same kind of thing. By the way, I made this program reminder on stream. Just saying. These are then linked to a highlight group that specifies the color. A syntax group name doesn't specify any color. Okay. So syntax groups and highlight groups are the same, kya? भाई, तुम Gemini खोल सकते हो. Usually I would open Claude or something, but our syntax groups and highlight groups same in Neo. I might sneeze.
Oh my god.
Excuse me. Yeah. Are related but distinct concepts. Think of them as two sides of syntax highlighting system. Um, right? Fan number, थोड़ी देर. Syntax groups define the semantic categories of a text in a file based on the language's syntax rule. They identify parts. They identify what different parts of the code or text are, how they work. Usually, .vim files in the syntax directory contains rules using commands like blah 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 that specify patterns to match different elements of the language. Huh. Uh, when these patterns are matched, the corresponding text is assigned to a particular syntax group. Oh, so this is what syntax group does. Naming conventions. Syntax groups often include file types as prescriptions. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Syntax groups often include, okay. Syntax groups themselves do not have any inherent visual, they're just labels. Interesting. Highlight groups. Highlight group define the visual attributes that should be applied to text. They determine how different parts of the text will look. Oh, okay. So, in some sense, syntax groups are the HTML and highlight groups are the CSS, right? Right. That's an excellent analogy, and that's a tweet. That's a tweet right there. I'm just gonna tweet and put the phone down. Bhai, where is Twitter? Yeah, this one got a tweet. Syntax groups are HTML. Is yeah R? What's the correct? I think R ही ठीक है. It's fine. Tweet put. फोन अब नीचे रखो. भाई आँख में क्या हो रहा है? Okay. R like HTML. Okay. ठीक है. समझ में आ गया. So if I had to make a plugin for syntax groups, what are some things I can make? I've stopped asking like ideas to Claude and all, unless like it's like a existing idea जो exist करता है. Otherwise, for things like these are just like seeing कि क्या बना सकते हैं, like what exists in the space जो पहले है. So yeah, just saying. That's a great question. If you were able to create the syntax groups, you would be dealing with semantic classifications of text, blah blah blah. You would create more granular highlighting. Got it. Context aware highlighting. Got it. Interesting. API design and all these things. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is what they made now. Color buddy. Cool. Thank you, Gemini. Got it. So, alpha footer, alpha header, are these there over here? So these are my syntax groups, right? Pre-proc. तो इतने ही है. अरे भाई ये तो बढ़िया है. I mean, makes sense, right? The following names are reserved. Got it. So where are my highlight groups? Highlight tags. There you go. Also, I love like the website, the whole color scheme and all. It's very easy in the eyes. Okay. astro asymptote. ठीक है, this is fine. Syntax pattern, including a syntax file synchronizing listing highlight command. There we go. nvim uses a range of highlight groups which fall into two categories: editor interface and syntax highlighting. In rough order of importance, these are basic. These are basic editor highlight groups. Standard syntax group names, and addition syntax files and different. Okay, diagnostic highlights, tree sitter, LSP semantic, LSP highlight. Okay, where appropriate, highlight groups are linked by default to one of the more basic groups, but color schemes are expected to cover all of them. Under each tag, the corresponding highlight groups are highlighted using the current color scheme. Where appropriate, highlight groups are linked by default to one of the more basic groups. Okay. So are these not highlight groups? What? Use a range of highlight groups which fall into two categories. ठीक है. Okay. But color schemes are expected to cover all of them. Under each tag, the corresponding highlight groups are highlighted using the current color scheme. Oh, we have to accompany all of these. Got it. Makes sense to the whole group link thing. Same CSS वगैरह use करना. Runtime, highlight, okay, group name is added once when starting up. This sets the default values for highlighting. A simple way to change is this. So let's try that. I don't think I'll be bold here. Highlight, comment. Whoa. Comment. Julie is equal to bold. Italics. Okay. Didn't work, but okay. Okay, I mean, it's a bit. Okay. We can. I did not see any difference at all. Anyway. Okay. ठीक है बॉस. Color column. Built-in highlight groups. Note that depend on the value of the background. Makes sense. L cursor. Conceal. I think conceal हमने डाला हुआ था पे, right? Boss, like, you know what I mean? Memory. Current search, current match for the latest. Okay. Cursor, character under the cursor. L cursor, character under the cursor when language mapping is used. Directory names. Aha, okay. Diff add, diff change. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, so much goes into like these things. ये सब कहाँ पता था यार कि डायरेक्टर का नाम और इन सब में. Crazy. Anyway. ओके, तो ये सब है मतलब पहले से प्री डिफाइंड. दैट वाज माय मेन क्वेश्चन कि लाइक हमें नाम खुद से डालने कि लाइक पहले से एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. व्हाट डिड आई जस्ट ऐड? डू नॉट ऐड एनीथिंग. ओके, सो नाउ वी नीड टू गेट डन विद द प्लगइन्स व्हिच इज, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद सबसे ऊपर. Okay. What is this? Why have we put this link here is the question. vim.g terminal color. Okay. Dude, this is what I'm gonna add. You know, like these comments. समझ लो. लेकिन ये comments में कैसे add करूँ? Okay, night config, all these things. I will add comments on that. Only needed when not clear. Okay, highlight clear. अब समझ में आ रहा है. अब vim dot command भी जो है, this high clear is not random. Like I don't know where I put it. I think उसको हटाना पड़ेगा. cmd making chai. Yeah, this doesn't making chai doesn't make sense, right? Because like these are pre-built, predefined commands. Making chai. ठीक है. Okay, got it. The question is, do we write all of these? Oh, also I think these are things where like you have made your own highlight groups, and these like register into nvim itself. ठीक है. This part I don't think is that important. अब basic जो part है वो समझ में आ गया, right? I think this part you can start copying, as the kids say today. ठीक है. Buffer line. Do we not put in buffer line? Um, buffer line. Bro, did I miss out buffer line? Did they also miss out buffer line? Bro, what? Should I open a PR? Genuinely miss कर दिया क्या? Bro. Okay. भाई. Are there PRs open? Why did they reopen this? So 2023 में बना. Crazy. Because key may not be perfect. I don't know Vim configurations. That's funny. Yeah, I think I'll require like all these things. Okay. Yeah, this all I'll set up. GPT, as the kids say. Set up with defaults. Yeah, buffer line. See buffer line, but it's not being included. चलो हम include कर देते हैं. तो कोई ना. Why am I doing it here? Boss. इधर करना है. Question is, are we taking in opts? We're not. Oh, I don't think we need to include this. Or do we? I don't think maybe चाहिए. I think maybe just directly takes it from there. I think plugins is अब तो फाइल नहीं बनाया लेकिन yeah, and instead of the test we take child. Okay. CMP. Damn. Holy shit. Oh, so that's why we're taking. ठीक है समझा. जैसे ops है. Ops है. So like CMP में हम ops ले रहे हैं, but I don't think alpha में ले रहे हैं, right? There's alpha over here. Yeah. We're passing it in, but we're not using it. Makes sense. चलो अभी तुम भी आ जाओ. CMP. Yeah. So change fidget. Damn, इतना ही आसान है. Nice. Git gutter mentioned. आजा तुम भी. Signs automatically extend diff view where source code already didn't understand anything, but okay. Harpoon mentioned Primogen, by the way. Um, so meanwhile we're doing this. Help me understand the plugins part. How are we handling plugins then? Why do that? Do I not have utils? What do I need in my util? Util में क्या है भाई? Okay, dude. Crazy. HL is for अपना highlight setting, right? So we're saying module में HL should be. Okay, we're making a helper function over here. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. See, now we understand these things. Yeah, bro. मैं खुद से बात कर रहा था कब से? Hey. Syntax. Yeah, ठीक है. This can go. This can go. Color body भी आ गया. We might require this. ये देखते हैं. हाँ, ये टेस्ट करना है. ठीक है. Yeah, great. Illuminate. Hey, great and illuminate. हाँ. Indent blank line. तो अब तुम साइड में आ जाओ. अब तो मैं आता हूँ. Oh, this will be an issue, right? या ये black 2 वगैरह नहीं चलेगा. Black 2 black. Yeah. Shit. ऊपर भी तो कहते नहीं थे. Color 2 or something. Color doesn't even make sense. Yeah, see purple and all जो भी है. Just purple works. Macro. Okay. Yeah. I think this we can get it checked by cursor. Podium mention. ठीक है, आपको जल्दी चेक करते हैं. CMP हो गया. This is done. It signs. Okay. Harpoon. Okay, उसको पहले harpoon. Okay. Harpoon done. Illuminate. Indent. Black. Okay. Indent. Black. LSP से करना है. Great. Whoa. There we go. Okay. This is where we convert. I don't see any color. What is the dark thing? ये भी मेरे को जानना है. ये पूछता है एक सेकंड. Where did the dark thing go? Right. What's the dark thing we're doing here? Yeah. तो खाना आ गया. क्या बात है. थोड़ी देर में लेते हैं. ठीक है. Okay. This is taking the base error color and making it darker 4 times. Oh, you can just do that. Each dark color reduces the brightness of the color. Let me break it down. Start with colors, base color. Oh, huh. Crazy, dude. You can just do things. Nice. उसका भी इतना ही है. Okay. Many nvim plugins create their own highlight groups, correct? These groups follow a naming pattern, usually prefixed with the plugin name, correct? LSP diagnostic error, telescope resetter error. We don't need to create new highlight groups for plugins. Instead, we link the plugins highlight groups to our existing theme groups, correct? Makes sense. This ensures consistent styling, correct? Group link. Okay. Group link. Got it. Is that it? Plugins create their own highlight groups. We don't create new groups for them. Think of it like this. Yeah, got it. ठीक है. ठीक है. Makes sense. अब तो समझ में आ गया. काफी सीख है bro. Okay, so this is LSP. We want LSP Saga. Funny name by the way. इसमें हम वैल्यू भी ले रहे हैं. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Value normal. There is no new thing, right? Great. SP Saga mini indent scope. And I'm guessing light को हम और light कर रहे हैं through this like twice. Makes sense. Neo tree. This part's the boring part. New kit. Non-tested. Why is this non-tested? Okay. Why do we have black one bar? Just use black, bro. This is tab line, right? Yeah. ठीक है. Telescope. This is the main one, dude. इस पे अच्छा लगना चाहिए more than anything. Because I use telescope a lot. You know what I mean? हटाओ. ठीक है. Done. Darken for background. Blah. Okay, ठीक है. Box. Transparent. Tree sitter. And I think we are almost done. Let's go. Tree sitter, right? This तो is the important part. इसमें कोई कलर ऐसा है जो हमने नहीं डाला है. Not that I can see. Okay. Yes, let's go. Nice. Which key? Let's go. Done. I think we're good to go. What is style Lua Tomil? Style Lua. Is it like Lua ka style है? नहीं. Mhm. Use spaces for indentation. अच्छा, this for like, yeah, ठीक है. I mean, do we care about it? Not right now. I don't think we need to care about it right now. क्या चल रहा है stream पे? बढ़िया भाई. I think we're done. I think we are officially done. Plugins हमने खत्म कर लिए. Features depreciated. We'll remove this later. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I don't care about this. I'm not going to lie. Palette हमने बना दिया. Util हमने ये एक बनाया है. Init Lua अपना main है, ये हो गया है. Lua line. Oh yeah, this we need to do, right? What is Lua line folder doing exactly? I have it already apparently. Lua line themes try Lua. Can't we just required chai palette, local chai? Hell yeah, brother. I think I can post that on Twitter. हाँ ठीक है, बाद में करेंगे. So what's happening here? ABC insert. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Normal mode, insert mode, command mode, visual mode, replace mode. So like if I go I, this is insert, right? If I go V, that is visual mode. Yeah, terminal. Terminal. What's up, dude? It's good. Yeah. And then when it's inactive, yeah, got it. The Lua line folder is for configuring the Lua line plugin, which is a status line at the bottom. Do I have it? Do I not have it? Oh, I think it's this part. This part. Why don't I have this? Bada weird, yeah. I thought I had it. चलो कोई नहीं. It's a customizable status bar line, whatever. ठीक है. Defines how the status line should look for your theme. It says the color theme. Let me check the actual configuration in your project. ठीक है, that's fine. Got it. ठीक है. So now this is also done. बस यही होता है ना कि अब चेक कर ले कि कुछ मिसिंग वगैरह नहीं है. Palette. ठीक है. If I check blue. Okay, great. Nice. Good. So now we've done. Chai हो गया, Vitesse हो गया, Lua हो गया, Colors हो गया, right? And with commit, git, add plugins, integration, and name init. Init color scheme. And plugins integration. Yeah. Push solution finder. Bhai, chalo, main part is done. Now what I want to do is I want to open cursor over here. So I'm gonna kill this part. Um, yeah, I'm gonna open cursor here. I'm gonna close this part. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, इसको मैं खोलूंगा इधर and इसको मैं बोलूंगा इधर. Come here, come here. This we're going to open. Just why not? Can you go through the code base and tell me if there's any inconsistencies, anything inconsistent, or have I missed out on something? Plus, once you're done, let me know. चलो तब तक क्या चल रहा है? Chill stream, dude. I like the vibes. There is a typo where? Chat. Okay. Thank you for that. Chai.palette. Control shift yeah. Git and git commit store. Git typo. Git push everything. I think we can just do git push. No. Git push everything. And yeah. ठीक है. Inconsistent color usage. There is a typo in color name. Active foreground. What? G. Oh, okay. Active 4 G. Yeah. Okay. Inconsistent style usage. Active. Okay. ACR. Yeah. Missing documentation. Inconsistent plugin support. Some plugins have detailed configuration while others are minimal. Has minimal. So, okay, that's fine. Potential color contrast issue against. Okay, that's like fixes. We'll figure that out later. The setup function in Lua doesn't validate proper user options or handle potential errors. Okay. Active foreground versus low background. Is that going to be an issue? I don't think so. Colors. It's a good point. We should consider that point actually. Oh, नहीं but इसके लिए है ना. Yeah, that's. Wow, okay. नहीं ठीक तो है. ठीक है, that's fine, dude. Yeah. बस वो ACR भैया तुम. Wait. Yeah. What is it? 4. नहीं. Okay. ये हो गया. ये हो गया. Missing plugin dependencies. The code assumes certain plugins are installed but doesn't check for their presence. No checks required for color buddy because we're going to be using that as the thing, bro. Incomplete plugin support. No plugin support for. Would you nvim cmp's new features ना ठीक है that's fine मेरे को मेन important है ये वाला um, expand more on the missing error handling point okay. Yeah. भाई क्या पूछ लिया मैंने no dependency validation the code assumes color buddy is installed but doesn't check if it exists this could lead to cryptic error okay no color validation the step setup function doesn't validate if provided a hex code if the themes why do we need to validate all of them? I mean it makes sense but okay, no error handling for color operations the color creation doesn't have error handling okay, no validation for plugin specific options why would we validate all of these I mean I get why we would validate but abhi ke liye nahi karte it's fine no error recovery here's how add dependency validation oh this I think we can do this part this is nice I think this we can put in utils do we put that in utils or do we put that in init I would put it in utils you know what I mean इसको हटाओ हटाई दो so what would we do okay I think this is a good option pcall require color buddy init what is pcall ठीक है let's see that validate color ठीक है add safe color creation okay add option validation ठीक है add error recovery oh okay yeah I think that's like a bit too much which is fine ठीक है listen I want you to now make a readme for this project what all integrations do we have I guess yeah lazy packer buffer line show usage with lazy packer buffer line and set up with default with options I think default options right yeah भाई ये emoji तो डाल देता है ना चलो ठीक है accept chai nvim a modern clean beautiful neo theme inspired by the colors of warm cup of chai not true so this is what I did पहले उसके लिए oh yeah we should probably add in preview right it's a good idea assets ठीक है dark theme optimized for long coding sessions carefully crafted okay ठीक है yeah. जहाँ पे भी योर यूजर नेम दिख रहा है ना अपने नाम से कर दो सब्स्टिट्यूट बढ़िया lazy priority chai setup vim.cmd.color scheme this is with packers Is this what we're doing with lazy? Why would we keep the priority so low? Yeah, just put this as dependencies, no? Let me just copy this. मेरे boss. ये डालो बस. अरे भाई. Ooh, that's fancy. You can preview all this. बढ़िया है. But that is not what I wanted. I want this to be like, that. अरे भाई तुम कंट्रोल V से मानोगे क्या? How do I? ठीक है भाई. I'll rewrite it. It's fine. How do you do it? Got it. अब select हो जा. Require child dot setup, and then we set up this. Why is this not helping with this part? Dependencies. हटाओ इसको डालो इधर. What the hell, bro? TJ dividers / color buddy. Where is? Okay. Oh, wait a second. I have to do this. लगाओ भाई present screen. Word लगे. चलो. Let's get back. Color buddy.nvim. Yeah, use config. Config is equal to function. Yes, you don't even require all this, right? You just go requires. Yeah, I do. Debris. Yes. Yank. ठीक है. That is done. Configuration. Yeah. Lua line के लिए भी कर लेते हैं. Using sample with buffer line, plugin support. Are all these the actual links? Because that would be insane अगर इसको पता है. Wow. Not bad, yeah. Not bad at all. ठीक है. Done. Contributions are welcome. Sure. MIT license. Sure. Yeah. License. नहीं चाहिए भाई, तुम पेस्ट करो ना. कॉपी. यूजलेस. वाटर बाबू. डोंट सेव. ओह नहीं तो brother, I do not want to preview. Delete. मैं समझ क्यों नहीं आ रहा. Oh, what if we do this? Yes, let's go. Got it. This is done. चलो लाइसेंस डन, कंट्रीब्यूशन डन, बाकी सब ठीक लग रहा है। line. भाई इतना सब नहीं चाहिए। ये सब तो है ही नहीं। ओ भाई तुम इधर आओ। वो है क्या टेलीस्कोप बॉर्डर फॉलो? ओह ओके, गॉट इट। ठीक है बढ़िया। बफर लाइन, yeah, I don't want all these things. Like buffer line and lower line दिखाओ। Buffer line should be that much. Require chai.plugins.buffer line. Vitess.plugins.buffer line. It should be in options. Yeah, see that's not in options. That's what I'm saying, dude. इसको रखना चाहिए इधर, हटा इसे। हटा इसे। Buffer line, lower line. Required chai setup. Option is equal to, wait, required lower line. What? भाई एक सेकेंड। हाँ भाई बताओ। व्हाट इज दिस ब्रो? हाँ ये नहीं चाहिए, राइट? डोंट रिक्वायर दैट, हटा उसको। ऑप्शन थीम इज इक्वल टू चाय, वेयर इज दिस? options theme is equal to chai. Yeah, that's it. We don't need sections and all these things, bro. Done. इनफैक्ट ये भी नहीं चाहिए। बफर लाइन, लुआ, ऐसे चाहिए ही नहीं, बस ये खत्म कर रहा था। चलो दैट इज डन। दिस में रिक्वायर इज डन। थीम्स के साथ इज डन। पैकर, debris, as I have the correct spelling. Spelling is correct. TJ debris, color body nvim. TJ the values the payment. I think we're done. Push this. Create chore, not chore. I'm making a commit license file according to conventional common commits. What should this commit be prefixed with? Docs, nice. And readme and license. Okay, great. Now we test it. Test to see that the color scheme is working. बॉस, ये क्या हो रहा है? ओ भाई, व्हाट? ओ ब्रदर ब्रदर ब्रदर, चला ही जा रहा है? ठीक है भाई, एज यू विश। ओके, um I've made a color scheme in Lua. Actually, this we can ask Claude, I think. How can I test out my system? Um, do I configure something in my .config/engine? Yeah. You need to place your color scheme in the right location. Color schemes in nvim should go in. If the color utility doesn't exist, you'll need to create temporary testing. You will have to do that. Permanent configurations. Okay. Um, can't I pass in like a runtime path or something? My color, my plugin exists in a different folder altogether. Let's go. Okay, so let's do that. cd.config. मैं तो बस क्या हूँ, मेरे को भी नहीं पता ये तो। इधर आओ तुम, इधर आओ तुम, इधर आ जाओ। Okay, so I have forgotten my own color scheme Lua. Let's go. So I would do this basically. Where is runtime path? vim.opt.runtime path. क्या हो रहा है? इसको ये दे देता है. How would I add it here? करो भी enter. बताओ भी. हो गया? Yes, sir. I am using that. Your color scheme. Okay. Dir is equal to slash home slash personal slash repo slash child. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Name child. Lazy is equal to false. Higher priority than other color schemes. Load during startup. Okay, priority. Config equal to function end. Review next file. Boss reject. Actual testing द्वारा तुमने क्या कर ली? If you want to test your color scheme immediately, or set up function if your plugin has one. I do have a setup function, right? Require try dot setup. मैं खुद ही lazy use कर रहा हूँ, right? How would I do it? Like that. So how is this working? Require setup इसमें हम कर रहे हैं. Yeah, same thing. vim dot command dot color scheme then, right? I don't have to pass in any opts as such abhi. So once that is done, colors.lua में my thing is we test पहले color what global variable in lowercase. Did you miss local or misspell it? Local कर लो. Row spine color में pencils. Redefine local. ये सब तो चाहिए ही नहीं, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? इसको स्क्रीन शेयर पर फिक्स कर पहले. Stop screen share. Where is this? चलो let's test this जल्दी से. Okay, I think we are good to go. At setup, I think you can pass in empty. Okay. So can go with the row. Interesting. Easy falls on this. Okay. Why aren't we doing it here then? So it sets here this configuration, but it doesn't have a config function because it's likely installed but not actively used. It doesn't okay. Is there as an alternative, it declares a color body nvim which needs to function. Basically setting up tokenite to be your default color scheme with specific options. Okay. So this is got it. So if you don't do this, वो भी चलेगा. Running your own color theme, you follow the, if you want it to be your active theme, or Vitesse pattern if you just want it to be available immediately. It's a common pattern in your content. Go teach. Anyway, let's try it out. Okay. बंद करो. One way to find out. Personal repos. Bro, no syntax items defined for this buffer. At least काम करा. Whoa. Failed run config पर चाहे. Okay. Good errors only. Lua chai. Somewhat worked. It did somewhat work. ये errors क्या वो sort करते हैं? Not bad. And does this look the same as? Let's go boys. अबे, let's freaking go. Return should be purple, pink, whatever. Let's go. And string should be green. Strings green hai, bro. Perfect. Brackets need to be yellow, so that's what we need to. Okay, these are touch up. Bro, काम कर रहा है. Good. चलो खाना खा के I will finish just stuff. Good stream, काफी कर लिया. चलो भाई, bye bye.